Limerick Live 95 FM welcomes the Coronas.
With the Coronas, guys, you're very welcome.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Thanks for having me.
I was just having a think, this must be probably one of the most unique places you've had to perform over the years.
Yeah, we've had a few great gigs in Limerick. We started off in Dolan's and we met some good gigs in the Milk Market as well. But this is a pretty special setting here. So we didn't know what to expect. We hadn't been down. We just seen a couple of pictures. So yeah, it's going to be amazing. All sound check went well. We're looking forward to it.
And is it one of the most unique places, or have you kind of performed in other more unusual places?
It'd be up there.
Yeah, definitely up there.
We haven't played too many castles.
Yeah.
It's not a regular thing. Slane.
Our memory's not great either.
Well, actually, you brought up Dolan's there. I remember back in 2007, I had just joined Live 95 FM, and our program director was like, "Look, there's this new band, relatively new at the time, that are playing in upstairs in Dolan's, which was a very small, really cosy kind of a little place." And I remember going up there, and already at that point it was packed. You had a following. How does it feel to go from a couple of hundred people to, obviously you were in the 3 Arena where there's 15,000?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Yeah, you're showing your age there as well by giving away how long ago that was.
I was underage, but we won't tell anyone.
Yeah, so are we. Yeah, no, it's great. You know, we always had great nights in Dolan's, and as you say, the first couple times we played there was in the small room upstairs, and then we moved down gradually, and so it is sort of, you know, amazing to play in such a big venue, but it was a gradual thing. We went from playing upstairs, then we did 2 nights in the warehouse, 1 night in the warehouse, then 2 nights in the warehouse, then the Milk Market, and so we built up through the venues, you know. So it is still amazing though. It's unbelievable, and we'll never forget we'll probably end up in Dolan's anyway for a session after probably.
Perfect. And also, actually, just talking about Dolan's that night, you had a bit of a groupie at the top that I remember, kind of really young girls, like myself, only about 16 at the time. Do you still get that kind of group following you everywhere that you go around the world?
We have like we have like group 50-year-old women groupies now.
No way.
I know we have some people. Even there was a couple of girls queuing up outside. Like there's some people.
There's 8:30 this morning.
Yeah, and they'd be on the Twitter going, "Yeah, we're here now." It's like, we haven't even arrived in Limerick, like, you're way too early, like, don't even bother. Like, no, we want to be here when you arrive. It's like, okay, you're 7 hours early. But some people are just eager and they love the buzz of gig day, and that's great, you know. And then so there is a few people that we recognise that come back to all the gigs, but yeah, so it's good to see them, friendly faces.
And obviously you're going from strength to strength. Is it fair to say that you're kind of living the dream, or is there always something that you want more? Like, are you kind of at a good place now with the way you're touring?
I want way more.
Yeah.
I want to live in a castle.
We want to live. We want a castle each. Yeah, no, we're very lucky. We've got the best job in the world, really. But yeah, no, we're still ambitious. We're going off on tour now. Next month, we're doing a full European tour, and we're trying to build it up overseas as best we can. And you know, there's plans to tour the UK again and Australia again, and you know, play our music to anyone who listens to us. But thankfully, as you say, things are going great in Ireland, and it's amazing to be able to play a castle.
And you mentioned Australia there. One of our guys, DJs, Gary, he's actually there in the background. He is a closet fan of Home and Away, and he tweeted, he actually wanted to know who was, you're very good on Twitter, and he tweeted that, mark my words, a couple of times has been played in Home and Away. Any ideas of who's kind of who's pushing that, or who's in charge, or do they even tell you?
We're not really sure. We have a publisher in Australia, I think Mushroom they're called, but they're really good. But yeah, it's mad the amount of people that still watch Home and Away. Like, we would release an album and it would get a few tweets or whatever, but when there's 2 seconds of one of our songs on Home and Away, our Twitter explodes. Like, people lose their shit for Home and Away. Like, I didn't realise so many people were still watching it, like, you know.
I think a lot of it is like they're closet watching, as in like I think it's a reluctant fan.
The amount of people who's like, oh, I was flicking by and I saw 2 seconds of Addicted to Progress on the Surf Club. It's like, yeah. It was the episode where Alf was having it's like, yeah.
All the details, the storylines, the background, everything. It must be pretty cool, though, to get that recognition as well over there, because a friend of mine who worked in the radio industry over there was saying at the beginning, up to a couple of few years ago, it was very much Australian-driven radio that they wanted, or music that they wanted to play, you know, for all those background scenes. So to get an Irish band and yourselves, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Royalties are flying in, I'm sure.
I haven't seen any yet, actually.
I haven't seen any yet, yeah.
You want to chase that up with your PR person, yeah. So listen, it's great to have you here. And a little thing I was driving down from Dublin this morning, and I was having a think about meeting you and, you know, the different kind of questions, and the fact that we're in a castle, Prince came into my head, okay? And his untimely passing, and I was just wondering whether you guys are fans of Prince, or...
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. Everyone's a fan of Prince.
Yeah, we were asked a good few times in lots of different interviews who would be our ideal person to do a duet with, and we always said Prince.
No way.
Yeah, it would just be because he's such a little legend. He can play every instrument. and you know, such a character. Like I'd say,
duet with anyone then?
yeah, no,
Wrote a few songs, but
he wouldn't you? He didn't do it with anyone, did he? No, wow,
And would you have ever met him?
bad Michael Jackson. That was supposed to be a duet, and he turned it down.
no way.
Yeah.
And you never met him, obviously, then.
Not at all. No.
So the fact that you're big fans, if there was one cover song you could do of Prince, what would it be?
Yeah, ooh,
No.
Little Red Corvette maybe.
Yeah.
Good
Raspberry
tune.
Beret.
Oh yeah.
Get off.
Yeah, there is so many.
Talking about as well about Prince, there was a big video that went up about Kim Kardashian, how he kicked her off the stage. He usually brings up, you know, the really famous people, and she wouldn't dance for him, and then he kicked her off the stage. Just wondering, who is the most famous person or people that you've performed for?
Obama.
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 It doesn't get bigger than that.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Yeah, when Barack Obama came over the last time his tour of Ireland, and we played a sort of gig for him in outside College Green, in Dublin, and it was cool. We got to meet him and all. I shook his hand. He was like, "Hey guys," and we're like, "Oh yeah, Obama."
Hey, Barack.
That's pretty cool. Another thing as well, just talking about bands as well, I don't know if you saw, there was an article there about how much it costs, you know, to get these, like, we'll say Jay-Z came in at #1, like he's $1 million if you want him to come to play at your party or your wedding. Is that something you've ever been asked to do?
Yeah, we will do it for a crate of Dutch Gold.
Yeah.
For which?
A crate of Dutch Gold, and a few packets of Tato.
Euros, yeah. No, obviously
Yeah.
not, yeah.
No one asked us for so.
So you've never actually been asked to play at any kind of a function?
No, we have,
yeah.
and we've played a few as well.
Have
But
you?
we have. We played
The
it.
price is right, obviously.
Mates' rights.
Yeah,
I was just going to say, would there be mates rates in the future?
yeah, we played at a few friends' weddings and stuff, but we always try and tell them, you have to invite us all, and then you just get another band to play it properly, and then when everyone's drunk enough, we'll get up and do a quick song, like, and it's easier for everyone then, you know. But
yeah, warming up the crowd after just a meal is a bit tougher, right, for any band, I would say.
Exactly.
Well, listen, it's absolutely fantastic to have you here. I know it's your first time playing here. I believe that the Frames played here a good few many years ago, and Damien Rice. So you're lucky number 3.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to it. I believe you're going down to the Marquee as well. Is that right?
Yeah, two nights.
2 nights in the Marquee in June.
Yeah, in June.
So looking forward to that as well.
They're always great gigs as well. Well, listen, I know that you've done your sound check. Everything was sounding great. So wishing you the really best of luck in your gig, and really looking forward to enjoying it.
Cheers,
Thanks for
thanks for
chatting.
having us.
Cheers.
More great music for Limerick. Live 95 FM.